Hi, Shima girls. Well, I basically want to continue the relaxer momentum by talking about prepping our hair before relaxing. So, this is going to be yet another seriously important topic to discuss amongst Shima girls who self-relax at home, like me. I mean, I've been self-relaxing my own hair for years, and doing it successfully. Okay, so I just keep thinking back to that hair horror story, that happened to me in real life where I had a stylist totally burn my scalp, and it was the most painful experience of my life. And I have a video, an old video up discussing that horror story. I'm sure you ladies have heard it before. So, with these prepping tips that I'm about to share with you ladies, I hope that it will also help you a lot. Okay, so that your relaxers can always turn out successfully as well, ladies. Okay, and by the way, prepping basically means in this situation to prepare our hair, for the relaxer application. Okay, so these tips, these Shima hair tips that I'm about to share with you is going to be very, very important, okay, for your success on relaxer day. Okay, so I'm about to share at least 6 essential imperative tips for you ladies today in this video. So let's go for it. Try to prep your hair at least 7 days before actually performing the relaxer application, Shima girls. Okay, and this goes for whether you are going to do a touch up or relax all of your hair. Let's think 7 days in advance. All right, so we can get everything straightened out on relaxer day. So this means, Shima girls, that you are going to shampoo your hair with a sulfate free shampoo really, really well to get your hair as clean as possible. All right, again, 7 days before your relaxer application, shampoo your hair. Why shampoo our hair? Well, because basically we do not want any type of residue left behind in our hair when it's time to apply that relaxer to our hair. Okay, we don't want anything in the way, Shima girls. So be sure that you allow my Shima hair repair shampoo to sit on your hair anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, I actually do mine from 15 to 20 minutes due to the length and thickness of my hair. So I need a little bit more time. Okay, so for you ladies that are starting out who are at least shoulder length or so, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes on your hair. Apply to all of your hair, Shima girls, and be sure that you gently massage at your scalp as well to get rid of any product buildup. All right, so basically, gently massage at your scalp to get rid of any product buildup. And also remember, Shima girls, that in my Shima Hair Wash Day DVD, I demonstrate step by step how to apply my Shima Hair Repair Shampoo. Okay, that's why it's called the Shima Hair Wash Day DVD. I teach you how to apply my Shima Hair Repair Shampoo as well as my Shima Hair Repair Leave-In Conditioner, which is extremely important as well after you rinse out the shampoo. Okay, so the step-by-step Shima Hair Wash Day DVD is an essential product for any newbie Shima girl to have in their possession. Okay, and even if you're an advanced Shima girl, it's still very important to have this DVD in your possession because I demonstrate step-by-step from scratch how to properly apply all of my Shima hair growth products. Okay, Shima girls, let's try to avoid any scratching at our scalp and creating any type of sores or wounds before our relaxer application. Any open sores, any open wounds can be dangerous, ladies, for the simple fact that first it's gonna burn like crazy. Once the relaxer touches that, sore or open wound that you left behind, it's gonna burn like nothing you've ever felt. Okay, so here's a good tip. If your scalp happens to itch a lot, then simply take the pads of the fingers and gently massage, apply gentle pressure to that, area that is itching a lot. Okay, just take your time, think about something else, train your mind to think about something else except the itch as you're doing that, because again, we're trying to avoid any sores or wounds to our scalp area. Okay, so continue to apply gentle pressure until the itch goes away or is at least minimized. All right, and the same rules apply on the actual relaxer application day, because I know once we for some whatever reason, once we gonna get our relaxer, our scalp just starts to itch. For a lot of us, I guess we're nervous regarding the outcome of the relaxer. It's been a long time since we got in a relaxer, and we're excited, and and we start itching at the scalp. So we need to try to avoid that itching at the scalp. Again, if your scalp itches on that day, use the pads of your fingers to scratch and not your fingernails. Shima girls, don't use those fingernails. Okay, we're still on the scratching portion. Do not use hair combs or any sharp object whatsoever to scratch at your scalp either. Okay, Shima girls, don't do this. Don't start, scratching at your scalp with the hair combs. If you do this, Shima girls, what's going to happen is that's going to make your scalp area raw. Okay, it's going to get raw, which will invite potential chemical burns during your relaxer application. So again, in that situation, use the pads of your fingers, or pads of the fingers to scratch at the itchy area, or like you were just seeing me do, pat away at the itch like this. Just pat, 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 and train your mind to think about other things, other things that make you happy or giggle a lot, or anything to take your mind away from the itchiness. Okay. Okay, now this one is also very, very important. Try to avoid heavy exercising those 7 days before your relaxer application. Now, listen very carefully to what I just said, Shima girls. I did not say not to exercise. I said to avoid any type of heavy exercising. Why? Because if you're one of the ladies whose scalp happens to sweat excessively during your workouts, that sweat can also make your scalp raw. Okay, all that perspiration, and remember that sweat is salty, salty sweat, and all that salty moisture will get stuck in our hair and our scalp areas. And as our bodies begin to dry out, and if we do not wash our hair again, that salty sweat stays there, and it's gonna cause the scalp area to get raw. Okay, just as if you were scratching at your scalp. It that can happen. It still can cause the scalp area to get raw and invite any potential chemical burns again. Okay, again, I am not saying not to exercise. I am simply saying minimize any type of heavy exercising that would cause our scalp to sweat too excessively. If your scalp happens to sweat, if your scalp doesn't happen to sweat, ladies, continue to exercise excessively. No big deal. Okay. Thankfully, my scalp doesn't sweat, so I exercise like I normally do. So let me give you an example. If your scalp starts to sweat after 30 minutes of jogging, running, walking, aerobics, then I strongly suggest you cut it down by half. Do 15 minutes of your jogging, running, walking, or aerobics. I mean, Shima girls, you know your body better than I do. Okay, so you know at exactly what time your body begins to sweat excessively, right? So another suggestion is to try to stop anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes before your body starts the excessive sweating. All right, that way you can still get in your workouts during those 7 days you are prepping your hair for your relaxer. Okay, this is all in an effort to keep your mind conditioned to continue to work out, ladies. Okay, because I know when we take long breaks from exercising, we unfortunately a lot of us see it as work instead of something that's gonna benefit our bodies and our health overall. Okay, so it's important that we don't get knocked out the path just because we have to do something to our hair. No excuses. Continue to exercise. Just minimize the amount of time you're exercising, okay? If your scalp happens to sweat excessively. If not, continue to do what you normally do. Okay, another super duper important Shima hair tip in regards to prepping our hair before the relaxer is to detangle your hair before your relaxer application. Now, this could get tricky, especially when the comb reaches your scalp area, okay? Because remember what we discussed. Do not use the hair combs to scratch up your scalp like this when you get to the top, ladies. Don't start doing that, okay? Because again, we do not want our scalps to get raw, okay? Because it's going to invite those potential chemical burns that we do not want, all right? And this is why I take my time and I detangle my hair in sections, okay? Which is what I strongly advise you, Shima girls, to do as well. And again, you can learn exactly how to detangle your hair in sections in my Shima Hair Wash Day DVD. Okay, Shima girls? So I got you covered with the detangling tutorial as well in the Shima Hair Wash Day DVD. All right? Now, what is the purpose of detangling our hair before relaxing? The purpose of detangling our hair before relaxing, Shima girls, is to make the relaxing process a million times easier. Okay, that's what we're looking for. The last thing we need, ladies, is a complicated mess of, tangled up hair when we are working with a chemical treatment. Hence the word chemical. All right, so many things could go wrong with a chemical on our hair, on our bodies. Okay, so it is imperative, Shima girls, that our hair is properly detangled so we can, do an excellent job. That's what we want. We want to do an excellent job with our relaxer applications. And finally, Shima hair tip number 6 is to put our hair in a simple hair bun, or if your hair is too short, for a simple hair bun, simply wear it loose with a nice silk scarf tied around your head. And this includes the daytime as well if possible, Shima girls. Now, with that said, you don't have to wear the scarf all day. Half a day will suffice. Basically, ladies, the goal is not to manipulate our hair until the actual relaxer day arrives. Okay, so that's our goal. Once our hair is detangled, simply put it away. Just put it away, in a simple hair bun. Try not to do a French braid for this particular prepping, because when you undo the braids, it's going to have the impressions of the braids, and you don't want to, unless it's going to be super loose braid. Okay, if you can do super loose braid, that's fine, but a hair bun would do, or just wear it loose and tie the scarf around your head. All right, good. Okay, we did it, ladies. We did it. And that's about it for now, Shima girls. I hope that my Shima hair tips for prepping our hair before relaxer will help you tremendously on relaxer day. Okay, just as it has helped me. These tips have helped me tremendously. All right, I speak from experience with my Shima hair tips, and I'm sharing it with you ladies so that you also can, achieve success. All right, with your hair. All right, that's it. Take care, Shima girls, and God bless again.